Do you ever wake up in the morning just like in the mood to hurt your own feelings? Because that's what I feel like we're gonna do today. Listen, I am a dog mom of 6 dogs. I know where all of my money goes. Do I know the exact numbers of that? No. Have I ever wanted to know? No. Would it make a good YouTube video? I think. So join me on this terrifying journey to find out how much money I spent having 6 rescue dogs. Now how I'm gonna do this is I've asked Michael to calculate his expenses for the year. I'm going to tack those on at the very end. If my expenses outweigh Michael's, which I believe that they probably will, there's no need to take offense. It's a relationship. I pay for some things, he pays for other things. It evens itself out in the end. No stress on that one. However, the fact that I almost have no idea is what's scary. I think I'm gonna make 2 categories. The first category being food, treats, experiences, that sort of thing. The second category being vet visits, because that one's gonna be the one that kills me because I've had a sick dog this year. It was rough. Well, I tell you something, Target takes a lot of my money. Pet toys at Home Goods. Wren's Pet, another pet store. HomeSense on pet toys. Prescription for Oaks. Okay, here's our first big vet bill. Most of this, like 1,000 of it, was for Hotch. He had a dental done. We also got some medication for Miles and Oaks as well. Another pet store and another one. That's dog food. Also dog food. All right, so that was January. We spent $551.73 on food and toys. We spent $1,661.17 on vet bills and prescriptions for a grand total of $2,212.90. Why do I have a feeling that's one of the better months? Let's keep it going. Dog treats. We have a vet bill here. Nellie's annual and Oaks medication. Oaks went to the emergency in February. He then went to our regular vet after that. It was a rough year for Oaks. Canadian Tire. Winners. If I say Winners or something, just assume that it is for a pet toy or something. We've got some dog food here, another dog food. So in February, we spent $518.06 on food and toys. And at the vet, we spent $1,659.61 for a grand total of $2,177.67. Oddly, very close. January it was $2,200. February it was $2,177. So that's pretty wild. Okay, let's start March off with a trip to Pet Value. We bought a rug for Dash's room. We have our first vet bill. Looks like this was everybody really. Flea and tick for all of the dogs. And that's always like $1,000 vet bill around March. Okay, so March is quite a bit lower. So we spent only $93.74 on food and toys, and then $1,315.73 at the vet for a grand total of $1,409.47. Pet Value. I wonder if I go to the vet every single month. Another pet store, pet toys, dog food. Oh God, another one. I was just thinking about how we fed Oaks raw for a little bit of this year. So we're gonna run into some much larger food bills. Food bill here. Pet item on this HomeSense receipt. Wow, we did not go to the vet in April. Let's go puppies. We spent a grand total of $634.65 in April. Loving that. Something I also think I have not mentioned yet thus far is that Dash is actually weirdly like kind of a foster. His vet bills and his food are paid for by a lovely lady named Joanne. I've mentioned this to you guys before in the past. Technically, we're not paying for Dash at this point, but Leroy is also a forever foster. His rescue pays for his vet bills. I pay for his food, but we didn't have Leroy at this point, so that's something to take into consideration as well. May, what do you have for me? We didn't go to the vet last month, so you probably are gonna be a little harder on me, I can imagine. Dog food. Marshall's vet bill, but it's so little. This is just a little progress exam for Miles. That's rare. This was a prescription, dog food. Vet bill here, just medication. Oaks was getting Apoquel at one point, and that stuff for, I think like 50 tablets, it's like $170. I think this one counts. So we fenced our whole property, and that was $10,339.50. We weren't fencing it for us, right? In food, treats, miscellaneous, we spent $10,630.80. At the vet, we spent $478.36 for a grand total of $11,109.16. We almost got away there. And then the fencing of the property was, it's fully for the dogs, you know? Starting off very strong with a lovely vet bill. Looks like this was for Miles's toe surgery. Miles had his toe removed because he had infection in his bone. Dog food, we took the dogs swimming. You're gonna see a lot of that because now we're getting into summer, swimming again. It's sad just knowing too that like even though some of these numbers are low, I haven't factored in Michael's spending. $259.80, and then adding in our $1,758 for the vet, grand total of $2,018.50. I'm kind of noticing a pattern of like spending $2,000 a month on the dogs. Joint formula, and then I got some lick mats for the dog. Dog food. Hope we didn't go to the vet. I'm just like really, oh, here we go. We did go to the vet. Yep. I think that was probably for Oaks. Dog food, medications. I go to the hardware store a lot. I'm glad we're not adding those up. Supplement, I was trying Hotch on. Swimming, and swimming again, swimming again, swimming again, swimming again. So we spent about $706.20 on food and miscellaneous, $612.98 at the vet, grand total $1319.18. Not bad, July. All right, $68.92, $16.94. That was, we bought like a mini fridge for the dog room, and then we also had to buy like cotton rounds for cleaning out their ears. Marshall's, this was for grooming appointment. Winners. Vet bill, this is when we started getting the dog's Librela injections. Vet bill, Nelly got a vaccine for supplements, a swimming pass, $726.34 on food and miscellaneous. Spent $506.90 at the vet. That brings our grand total to $1,233.24. Yeah, that number is just living rent-free here. $1,200 a month on the dogs, pretty much, without fail. Treats for the dogs. We bought a ton of supplements this time. Vet, looks like we had an exam and a bunch of like, that's for Oaks, refills on things. We've got another vet bill here, 2 Librela injections and a refill on a ton of medications. Guys, we might have a new lowest. So that was $1,059.78. So grand total of $1,335.23. Never mind. Never mind. We are in the 4th quarter. Starting off strong with a vet bill. Oaks had the skin biopsy. Prescription, Marshall's, vet, dog treats, I'm assuming. Pet store for food. Again, Winners and pet stuff. Pet stuff again. Another vet bill. Hotch had a bladder infection here. That's actually not Oaks. Another vet bill. Pretty sure that's just, because sometimes I only get the little receipt, and that's usually if I'm just picking up like medications or things like that. Treats. Stain remover because Oaks was bleeding on everything. Treats and stuff here. Kong for Dash. More treats. Pee pads for Oaks. Chlorhexidine shampoo. Leroy's Librela injection. All right, let's add this up. This month seems pretty terrifying. Grand total on food and miscellaneous is $633.42. Vet bills was $2,117.09. Grand total of $2,750.51. Treats. This is when the raw food started. Prescription food, so pet food, pet toys. I think gearing up for Christmas probably. Raw goat's milk food with vet bill, prescription vet bill, another vet bill. pet store, dog food, so was this. Vet bill, grand total on food, etc. It was $623.48. Total at the vet was $932.62. Grand total of $1,556.10. And December, let's bring it home. Prescription, another prescription, some pet stuff, another prescription, vet bill, Hotch's annual exam. Got another one, sheesh, pet toys or something. Food bill for another vet bill, dog food here, another one. Food and miscellaneous was $367.65. Vet bills was $1,872.36. Grand total of $2,240.01. Okay, I've added up Michael's total cost. Food miscellaneous total cost was $2,600 and his vet bill total cost was $2,833.67. This brings Michael's total cost to $5,433.67. It's going to be a little bit different from my total cost. I do recognize that, but again, please bear in mind that the $10,000 fence that I'm including in mine was halved with each other, and so were so many other vet bills and things like that, so don't go there. Okay. Now let's add our months to that. April was the only month we didn't go to the vet. So for those of you wondering the answer to the question, how much did it cost me to take care of my 6 rescue dogs in 2023? The answer to that is $35,062.64. This does not include any of Dash's medical bills, the kibble Dash eats, and only a few of Leroy's medical expenses. When you guys watch my videos or support my channel in any way, shape, or form, you are directly helping me get these dogs out of a shelter. So please, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It truly means the world to me. I would not be able to do this if YouTube wasn't my full-time job. Thank you for clicking on my videos. Thank you to the thousands of you who have been here with me from the beginning. It truly makes a difference in so many of these dogs' lives. A few of you have asked me how you can help support them, and honestly, it's watching these videos, sharing them, liking them, that sort of thing, whether it's here or on TikTok. We do have a little Amazon wish list. If you guys want to send the dogs some treats or something like that, by all means, feel free. And we would be so thankful and grateful if you wanted to do that. But truly, this is my job and this is how I make money. And the money that I make from this directly goes to them. So just thank you for being here as long as you have. If you're a new viewer or if you're an old viewer, I appreciate and I love you so much. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.